Fred Alder, brand new Miss Bardahl driver. New in Seattle town on this team, and I guess last night I kind of put the pressure on you on television a little bit. You ain't mad, are you?
Well, Bill, if I have to live up to that build-up that you gave me and that boat doesn't win, I'll have to leave town via the Bremerton Ferry or something.
Hey, you got to be kind of pleased with the way the boat's handling. You turned 109 yesterday, and it was the first time you'd sat in that tin can, so must do something right.
Yeah, but Bill, remember the boat, even though it was national champion last year, it won 4 races, and there were 10 in the circuit. That meant that there were other boats that ran good. And the last couple of races, San Diego and Phoenix, a couple of boats come on pretty strong, and they're good boats this year. So while I'm not looking forward to losing the boat race, it's going to be hard work.
Well, of course, I think they're really the whole team, and I'm not here second guessing, but I think that they're all singularly directed to try and run here and run well and give you a little opportunity for boat familiarization and handling, and then go to San Diego for the Gold Cup.
Yeah, our problem right now, Bill, is that when they thought they were going to go over to automotive engines in the new boat, they sold some of the best wheels. So that we have a wheel problem right now. However, we got a couple more coming in tonight, and if we take care of that, I think the boat will be very satisfactory. I know right now it's a real fine boat, and I'm sure there's a lot more left in it.
Fred, there's a lot of talk, very often at least, about new designs and refinements in certain mechanisms and things we're going to do that are going to revolutionize the sport every single year, and sometimes not all of them come to pass, at least. The thing that has impressed me very much, and I'm not trying to put you on because you and I have been racing together for too very, very long, since the late 40s. You took the Schweppes, which was another design, and you just did superbly, and you doggone near won a world championship in Detroit. Now you come up here with another design, a Carrollson boat. This is driving technique. Well, there's going to have to be a great change. There's different reference points and different speeds at certain revolutions per minute. And you are adaptable, Fred. What do you think about the two designs that you've been successful in and some of the things you've done in the past?
The Schweppes in Detroit, of course, was a rooster tail. And the Gale boats have always been known for being good turning boats. I've driven them a couple of times, but after Detroit, I was just tremendously impressed with the way that boat turned. So impressed that I snuck out the following day out to the Gale shop and sort of measured it up. Yeah.
Now you're on a Carrollson boat,
a
Carrollson design.
I really can't. It runs good, and it feels safe and everything like that, and I really can't judge it until we get the right wheel on it. Right now, the wheels we have seem to aggravate it a little bit.
I'll guarantee you one thing, Fred Alder will come up with the right combination to make this boat as competitive as anybody could possibly make it come Sunday afternoon.
Billy Shoemaker, after 2 years, 2 national championships, 2 Gold Cups, you're sitting on the beach. How does it feel to be on the outside looking in?
Well, quite frankly, I'm enjoying it, Joe. I've never really sat back and watched the race with such enthusiasm before, because I've always, I mean, as a spectator, because I've always been participating in it. And this year, I'm really enjoying sitting back and watching what other people are doing as far as the drivers are concerned, as far as the crew's concerned, and some of the owners are quite interesting to see in a different light. And so I'm very happy with where I am right now.
What do you think the chances are that you'll get back into hydroplane driving?
Well, if the right incentive came along, I probably would get back into it. But as it stands right now, no.
Well, this is not to open any old wounds or dig up any old controversies, but what are the reasons that you're no longer in the Bardahl driving picture?
Well, there's many reasons, really. I had problems in California, which didn't really settle with me too well. And as far as driving the boat goes, I just decided that this year I was going to take the time off and watch. I don't want to really say anything about Bardahl because Wooly and Evelyn treated me very nicely. However, the deal that was offered to me to drive the boat was not adequate. And
financially adequate?
Well,
That's what you mean?
yeah, right. And I think that Fred Alder is going to do a terrific job for them. I'm sure that he's going to be right in there with the rest of the boys come the finish of the race.
Everybody speaks very highly of Fred, and the general feeling seems to be that he'll do a very good job. How does it make you feel when you see Miss Bardahl on the water? You two were so close, and
well, the boat was very close to me because Jerry and the crew and I, worked together very closely for the 2 years that I was with them, and very well. As a matter of fact, we had no problems at all, and the boat was set up the way that I wanted to drive it and the way that Jerry was used to setting it up, and we got along fine. And it is, when you see a boat out there running, it's kind of hard, when you know that you've lived with it for 2 years, and it's kind of hard to see it performing with somebody else at the wheel, but I wish them the best of luck.
how are you picking this race?
I'm not. There's 6 or 7 boats that are running terrific, and I wouldn't pick one of them as a winner. I would like to see Bardahl win. I would like to see Budweiser win. And Dean Chenoweth in Mirror Special is a very personal and good friend of mine. So I haven't got any real favorites, but I think it's going to be a good race, and I'm going to be rooting for all of them.
Is there any chance, Billy, that sitting on the beach for a year, that you'll give up the hydroplane business entirely? You're a handsome and articulate young man. Maybe you'll become a broadcaster or something, huh?
If I had the talents, I think I would enjoy it. However, I love boating. I've been in it for 18 years now, and I'm not counting this year because I haven't been racing. But I think that perhaps I'll be back in it someday. Right at the present time, a friend of mine and I are building a boat in California to run in the enduro races. It's a 500-mile race. They run 4 hours on 2 days. And it's going to be rough. It's something that I'm not really used to, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun, too.
Any chance that you and the Bardahl people might work out a deal later this season or next year?
Well, this season, you might say, is practically over. They have the Gold Cup in San Diego, and there won't be any deals made for the Gold Cup. And not with Bardahl as far as I'm concerned, nor with anybody else. There's been a lot of rumors around the pit area this last couple of days, and none of them are true. I'm going to be watching.
Billy, thank you for a delightful and most interesting interview that our viewers, I know, have appreciated and enjoyed very much. I'm positive that they'll join me in wishing you the best of luck and success, and hopefully that we'll see you again sometime at the helm of one of our Unlimiteds.
Well, thank you.
Thanks so much, Billy.